This one's a level 8. We're doing it in JavaScript. It's called configure package JSON for a Node application. As always, there's a link to the challenge in the show notes. Try it out before watching the video. The best way to learn JavaScript is to bang your head against the wall, and then you've got the video to fall back on when it all looks hopeless. The other great way to learn JavaScript is with repeated practice. So subscribe to the channel, and that way you're notified every time I post new content. So let's get started. Node.js package.json, the Node packages require a file named package.json on the root of the project. You can create this manually, or you have a command npm init to assist you in this process. The fields name and version are mandatory, but there's a lot of fields that you can include. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the name must be lowercase URL friendly. Version must include major, minor, patch. Description can contain description of your project. Okay, what do you want from me? Okay, so we have those. All right, so dependencies is an object with the name of modules as keys and the values as versions. So for example, in order to require Babel in your application, you would have these entries, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what do you want me to do? Create a package JSON configuration and assign it to the configuration constant so it can be tested. To pass the kata, you need at least a real package that the file would require. Okay, what do you want here? Okay, we're checking to see if the object is a type of object, and then we're checking to see if we got a bunch of keys, it looks like, and then we've got the mandatory is the name, and then the other required field is the version. Let's do this. So with the version, they were saying version is like there's your major version, there's your minor version, there's your patch version. So you got to have 3 digits in your version there. And then we're going to get cute here and throw that on the dependencies. Should have at least need only the least that a real package would require. Okay, so that basically we need all the required fields. Prefer global. All right, so what are the required packages? Let's see. Required. So the name's required. Make the required package for a dev dependency. Okay, so let's grab that. Basically, I think this is testing our ability to look at documentation. So I hope we pass. Okay, so I think those are all required. Let's test this out. Okay, looking good. You would never have to manually create a package.json file, by the way. You should always do npm init. Let Node make those packages for you. Don't ever do it by hand. Great job.